think we're here.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, Shelly. How's everyone doing tonight?
Yeah, y'all have a different angle tonight. You're looking down at us from above. We're doing great, Shelly. How about you?
I just got the notification that you're live.
Yay.
So we should be getting more people in
Yes.
soon.
Yes, because it says we have 8 viewers and one like already. Look at that.
Woohoo.
Hey, Tanya. We're great. Been a busy weekend. Gotta go to work tomorrow. And I'm off for a couple of days, and I go back to work for a couple of days, and then I'm off again next week for 2 days.
It's a silly schedule.
Hello, Caitlin and Brook Project and
Crafting and chatting with Eli. Hello.
and Crystal and Elizabeth.
Sitting here lurking and working as usual. I always hit the like button on the way in so I don't forget. Thank you, Elizabeth. Hi, Saphira's mama.
What am I vaping tonight, Brook Project? Tonight I am working on,
Peanut butter.
I think it's peanut butter and jelly flavored. Yeah. It's from the Fuggin Vapor Company. It's called Inside Peanut Butter, Outside Jelly. So it's peanut butter and jelly flavor.
Smells really good. Hi, Mickey.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tanya. Yeah, I get Tuesday and Wednesday off for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, but then I gotta go back to work Thursday and Friday, and then I'm off Saturday and Sunday, and then I gotta go back to work Monday, and then I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday next week for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So, yeah, it's a weird schedule for the next week or so. Yes, Merry Christmas, Brook Project. Merry Christmas, everyone. This is our last live before Christmas.
Ooh, she's vaping grape pixie stick.
Oh, that sounds good. And now, little fuzzball back here decides to come to life. He's been sleeping for the last few hours. I didn't even heard sound out of him. As soon as we go live, he's over here digging at my side again.
I woke him up. I woke him up with the window.
Hey, Mickey Sunshine.
Hi, Odd.
You wish they'd add some flavor to the MMJ we have down. I always thought they were flavored already. I thought that was already flavored.
What?
Oh, hey, Spleen for Soul. Welcome to the channel. I saw you subscribed yesterday, so welcome. Yeah, hello, Hank. He's over here making his noises. Yeah.
Awesome. A new vape mod for Christmas.
Awesome.
Wrapped under the tree, she said.
I don't know. There's a lot of room up here for Hank right now, but nice. We're pretty much covering the entire desk here, sitting side by side. It's probably what he wants is up on the desk.
Come here, baby.
Yeah, I like the new angle but nice. I wanted to get it so that you could see everything we were both working on instead of trying to see it from the side over there where it was really tough.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah, the animated slapstick comedy sanity line. Yep, I know how that works. Hey, Marianne. There he is. There's the Hank. He wants to kind of like sit right in front of us.
Hi, Allie. We got your Christmas card this week, Allie. It's cute. Thank you.
No, he's not going to step right in my sticky, Hank. He moved the camera.
Hey! And he spilt my drill.
Hey, coloring book Nook.
Get your big butt up.
Well, that's awesome, Spleen for Soul. You've gotten into a great community here.
Nope.
Yeah, Stink Bomb. That's him.
Nope. He wants up there, but I'm not letting him.
Hank Willpower. Yeah, he's got some strong willpower, too.
He does. He got his mindset on something, and he goes after it.
You can do it, Saphira's mama. Just one section left. You got it. How big is the section? Please don't tell me it's like a 50 by 50.
She said it's a 45 by 45 canvas. He is a camera hog. Look, he's still in the camera. Hi, Linda. That's where I saw you. Spleen for Soul. I saw you in Jeremy's live last night.
That is an interesting screen name, by the way. Spleen for Soul. That's...
You can't have my spleen, sorry.
Thank you, Allie.
No.
And there he goes again.
Go in the window or something, dude.
He's going to sniff the camera holder.
He's like, wait, this doesn't go here. This does not go here. I'm going to sit on it. Or, yeah. I'm going to rub the camera a little bit. Just sit here and...
I'm going to sit here and be in the way.
Put my hand up so you don't get my sticky. Stinker.
These don't want to fit in there. There it goes.
If it fits, I sits. You're
Yeah,
right,
that's
the
about right.
project. You're right. Hank, you aren't helping, Allie said.
This is Hank's house. We just live here.
Hank is Hank, bombing the camera. You're right, Severa's mama.
Hey, Sherry.
How are you? I heard about your premiere thing. That sucks.
I know how that is. I lost everything when I moved to North Dakota. I had everything on my computer, all of my memory photos from where I went to Gettysburg 150th and everything. And I shipped my computer ahead of myself here. And UPS or USPS, Postal Service, I guess hit it with a forklift or something and dented it up in the back end. I had to repair my chassis and everything.
Hi, Jeremy.
And it wouldn't work, and I had to reinstall Windows. And when I did, I lost everything, and it really sucked. So I know where you're at.
I'm sorry, Sherry, but it will get better. It will.
Hey, Jeremy. Oh, these little special shape ones suck.
Hank moved the camera, and I'm not sure if I got it back right.
Yeah. Well, all I did was I lined up the edge of the desk, even with the top of it.
Yeah, well, it's
window,
way
so
off.
Good.
So.
No, it's not. See, look, that's parallel there with the top of the screen. See?
It looks crooked to me, but okay.
It may be a little bit, but it's not that bad. Yeah, it
Aw.
sucks. So sorry.
Ooh, video's going up tomorrow on Jeremy's channel. It's the box that Sherry had sent Jeremy. I'm excited
Ooh.
to watch it.
Yes, 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 yes. I don't get to hop into people's lives. I kind of hate it. I hate not being able to hop into everybody's lives because back when I started the channel, I was in everybody's live as often as I could be. And then I got back into doing Lyft, and so I miss Jeremy and Mrs. Coffee's lives because I'm usually out on the road. Amber's doing a pretty good job of filling in for me, I guess.
I'm trying. Yesterday, I barely made it to Jeremy's, and I almost didn't stay. But yeah, I was in a funk yesterday. I stayed for a little while on Jeremy's live. I didn't stay all the way, but
These just don't want to fit together in here, right?
Elizabeth said she lost the hard drive in her desktop. I have 3 others I can put in, but I can't find my Windows disks.
That's not a Hank hair. That's a me hair.
Or me. Sherry says she's hoping to get more active again, just need to find a place to live.
It'll all work out.
It will work out. It will. Sending positive vibes and thoughts your way. I know what it's like to start over, and it's not fun. But it gets better. I mean, you've done it before, but...
Hey, Brian.
Hi, Brian. Hank is behind the camera, so if you feel it, or if you see it bumping around,
He bumped it around there.
It's Hank.
There. We're straight again.
Yes, Saphira's mama. We were talking about passing gas and how I don't do it in front of Dave because I don't want to.
And I, on the other hand, just rip ass wherever I'm at the moment. I don't care.
The first day I met the guy, he's like, okay. Oh shit, a Christmas miracle happened. Something I'm not. Oh, awesome. Whip, whip.
Okay, what's your Christmas miracle, Sherry?
Spill the beans. You open the can, now spill them. That was hilarious last night, wasn't it? Yeah, a whole 30-minute conversation about farts.
Hey, I had a passenger. I showed her the video of the passenger. By the way, I'm starting to work on my new venture as well with the
Awesome.
my GoPro. Oh, awesome. Mickey, everything I eat makes me fart. I don't care what it is. Everything I eat gives me the worst gas ever. I don't care what it is. I can eat anything.
I don't really fart, but I burp a lot. He goes, what's the difference in burping in front of me if you're going to... what's the difference in farting and burping? I was like, I don't know. I just feel more comfortable burping instead of fart.
Oh, she did one time, Brooke.
Oh my God. And I
she
died.
She did one time. She about died.
I died. I was like, no, I didn't want to do this.
But now I've been putting my GoPro in my car this weekend and hanging on the windshield and facing back into the car. Problem is I need some better lighting in my car. So I've got some blue LEDs to replace my dome light with, so I can turn that on and leave it on all the time. And
sometimes you just have to let her in.
But I had a passenger last night they got in my car. They thought they were on cash cab because I have this little plug-in thing that plugs into my USB port and it projects stars on the ceiling of my car. And of course, they all get in. They see that, and then they see I've got the flashing LED lights in the floorboard that flash to the music and change color. And so they get in the car and think they're in cash cab. And so this woman starts asking me about, when are you going to start asking questions? I'm like, no, it's reverse cash cab. You ask me questions, I answer, and you give me money when I get them right.
It was hilarious.
So she started asking me questions. She goes, have you ever been on The Voice? And I'm like, no, I watched The Voice. She says, well, have you ever been to church? And I'm like, yeah. And she says, you ever farted in church? I'm like, yeah. She goes, did the people in front of you turn around? I'm like, no, not that I can remember. And she's like, oh, because if they did, then you could say you were on The Voice. And
I don't get it. What did she mean by that?
I don't know. She was drunk. She was very drunk.
Oh, Sherry, you guys aren't going to do the long distance relationship thing?
Oh, that's right. Mickey says they turned around like they do The Voice. Ah, there you go. Like the judges do on The Voice. When they like somebody, they turn around.
Oh, okay. I get it.
That chick was way drunk.
She was wild though.
She was way drunk. I've got video of it, but it didn't turn out because it's too dark in my car. I don't have enough lighting yet, so I've got to add some more lighting inside the car. Right now, it looks like a party car. It's got blue stars on the ceiling. It's got multicolored LEDs that flash and change color to the music in the front floorboards. I'm getting a blue dome light to put in so that I can leave it on all the time. Well, she says nope. Right now, she's too angry. Long story.
Okay.
It's okay.
Well, I'm here if you ever want to talk.
We both are.
I'm sending you positive energy, though. I mean...
Yeah, that's what everybody thinks, Mickey. They all get in my car and they're like, cash cab. I'm like, yeah, I don't have that kind of money.
Even if you don't want to talk about that situation, I'm here if you want to just talk. Even if you want an angry rant, I'll listen. No judgment.
Okay, y'all. So this right here for me is the very first test of some Paddywacks.
Paddywacks.
We ordered some. She seems to like it. She's been using it all week. I've already loaded my pen up. I will say it's a different process loading the pen. It feels different. It's kind of a much stiffer wax than the pink wax.
Jeremy, can you post her link, her Etsy shop, please?
But we got the campfire and the vanilla flavor.
And she sent us a teeny tiny little sample of, what was it, cherry?
It's cherry fizz.
It's okay to be. It's okay to be at sometimes, Sherry. It's okay. It is amazing. I like it. Yesterday though, I was kind of frustrated. I was in my thoughts, but anyways, the ABs kept sucking my wax out, and I just got frustrated. So I kind of tossed this to the side and went back to my pink wax because I was done. But other than that, it's really good. Most of that yesterday was me fighting myself, but
I mean, it does have the consistency of like candle wax.
It does.
I mean,
Look at
it's
the
what it
cute little
feels like.
sample.
Yeah, she sent us the little sample there, the cherry fizz. We're not using that. But we did get the campfire, which honestly, to me, doesn't smell like campfire. I don't know exactly what it smells like, but it doesn't smell like a campfire.
It smells more like what's the incense you get that's like
Yeah.
Indian spices.
Yeah. Smells,
Starts with an M.
Yeah.
Marrakesh, whatever.
Yeah. It smells more like an incense than it does.
But it smells amazing. Coffee
Hey,
milk.
Rebecca.
It does take a little bit to get used to. And yesterday I was just not in the right mindset to do. I was frustrated.
Yeah, Spleen for Soul. The campfire doesn't actually smell like a campfire. Like you would think you would smell the smoke and all that. That's what I figure when I smell a campfire. This smells more like an incense. Yeah, Naga Champa.
No, not that one. Let me hold on. Let me ask Google.
But it's kind of like the consistency of candle wax. And I've seen her video. She uses beeswax to make it. And I guess other things. But the vanilla smells like vanilla. It's really good smelling. And I'm not a huge vanilla scent fan. But it's kind of hard. Like when you go to push your four-placer through it,
okay,
you have to really give it some force to get it through there.
To me, it's that Marrakesh.
Yeah, Marrakesh. Yeah.
Spices. And it's basically cumin, cinnamon, coriander, and thyme. It's a Moroccan-inspired blend.
But I haven't placed any drills with it yet, so I don't know what it's like to pick up drills and place them. So we're doing that now. Seems to be okay. It doesn't give like.
Hi, Nana.
When you use your multi-placer to put the drills down and then you push them around a little bit with it to straighten them, it doesn't have the give to where it feels like it wants to just slide on top of the drills. So it's not bad.
Baby brick pack. What's that one? Odd but nice. I chose the vanilla one for mine. I mean, it's cute too. That's the front. Actually, I chose both of them, but I prefer the vanilla one.
And I will say this, one brick of it will last you forever.
This is reloading my pen 5 times. Only because I'm trying to get used to it. It's not the wax that wasn't messed up. I wasn't loading it right. And I loaded that 4-placer too with it. Thank you, Jeremy. There's her shop, you guys, if you want to go check her out, if you haven't already.
I've got on Do Not Disturb, and Skip Cart still is sending me notifications.
Skip Cart likes to disturb people.
I signed up to drive for Skip Cart.
Which he hasn't.
And I haven't even gone out and drove yet because I've heard a lot of bad things. And I don't know if I'm going to or not. But, my God, the app just bugs you constantly. It's very busy in Grand Forks right now in the app. And then it tells you, then it'll tell you all orders are $10 for the next hour. And then you get your next little notification. All orders are $11 and all orders are $12. I've had it go as high as all orders are $15 right now.
Hi, Rebecca. I didn't see you pop in. Hi, hippie grandma.
We'll say this, it works really well in the single placer. But when you put a fresh load of wax in there, it wants to squeeze out around the edge of the drill.
I'm confused, Odd but Nice. What is that? 3. Okay, she's planning to build 3 packs of baby bricks in the future. What do you mean, like baby, smaller of these?
Yeah. That's what it sounds like to me.
Oh, okay. Spleen for Soul says, I think when you order the tin, you get a baby brick of it too. Okay. Baby brick. I get it now. Sorry, that just went straight over my head. Ignore me. I understand now.
It works really well in the single placer, but it does want to come out and
Elizabeth said her daughter does DoorDash and Instacart. What?
Instacart. Instacart is like
yeah.
Skipcart. It's where people can order stuff to pick up from Target or Walmart,
Yeah.
and you deliver it to them. You pick it up instead of
Right.
them and
Right.
deliver it to them. The only problem I have with that is you're going to have somebody out there who's going to order like
Two bananas.
$150 worth of groceries, and they're going to live on a third floor apartment, and you got to carry all that crap up to their apartment for them.
That's what you get, one of those little trolley thingies that hold a lot of stuff in it that fold down. You know what I'm talking about? The cart that's probably as big as probably 2 of your computer tower tall and like 3 or 4 wide, and you just haul it up the stairs. You're back. I'm slowly making to my way back.
Yeah, I put a new 4-placer on Jeremy before I loaded it, and it loads okay. It really does. It just kind of likes to squeeze out because I'm heavy-handed. Maybe this will teach me not to be so heavy-handed when I'm placing
too,
drills.
It doesn't do it.
Because it wants to squeeze out around the edge of the drill.
It does. And I think that's another thing why I was getting so frustrated with it last night. Because the ABs kept sucking out the wax, which because I'm heavy-handed, it goes, the gem goes deeper into the pen tip. So it was just, I was getting frustrated with it. Plus I was, like I said, in my own head. Emotional mess yesterday, basically. But today's a better day.
But nice is like the little sample you got, but in a brick. She used to have gem shapes, but she didn't like them.
Oh.
Nikki says that's right. You need a light hand with the Paddywacks. Yeah, I'm seeing that. And I've just never been light-handed. I always, when I put the drill down there, I press it to make sure it ain't going nowhere. I mean, it does a good job of picking the drills up, I'll tell you that.
Okay, well, sister's going to the emergency room to get checked out because she asked to go. She's not feeling well.
Oh, no.
Her current temp is only 100.6, but when she says she's not feeling well, she's definitely not feeling well.
You're talking about your daughter?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, everybody prayers for Amber's daughter. She's going to the emergency room because she's not feeling well.
It's not a high temp, but when she says she's not feeling
106?
well, 100.6.
Oh, 100.6. I thought you said 106. I'm like, hell, that ain't a small temperature.
For me, that's a mild temperature. I run hot. But yeah, when she says she's not feeling good, she usually isn't feeling good. Like something's wrong. She did sound sniffly and just not herself.
Generally,
earlier. Yeah. She didn't even smile, and she usually smiles when I call her. She's usually full of smiles. Thank you, everyone. Nana says she doesn't care for Paddywacks. I'm trying to get used to it. I'm heavy-handed, so I'm trying.
I'm getting used to it. It's not bad.
Type A and Type B flu at the same time.
Ouch.
Oof. I'll keep him in our prayers.
Who dat?
Elizabeth's niece's son.
Eli, we are going to be right here trying to attend as many of the premieres as we can for the Premiere-thon.
It's not so bad when you get used to it, Sherry. I've been trying not to be as heavy-handed with it. But I notice, since I'm a heavy-hander, I have to load the pen up a lot more.
So yeah, we'll be here pretty much all day. As many of the premieres as we can pop into and say hi, we will. On Christmas Day, we don't really have any major plans to go anywhere. I bought us a ham, and we bought sides last night for it, so we're gonna have a little ham dinner tomorrow, or on Wednesday, and just kind of chill out here around the house and do the premiere thing. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. So if anybody doesn't know, Pippa put it together. There's
yes, Yvonne, he's curious.
24 hours
See
of
Hank Butt?
I see Hank Butt. Yeah, Mickey's is 2 p.m. Eastern on Christmas Day, and Amber has one on Christmas Eve at noon Eastern. Mine is 9 p.m. Eastern on Christmas Day. There's quite a few of us have premieres that are going up at 1 hour premieres. So it's going to be a premiere-a-thon starting on Christmas Eve and working all the way through Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas.
I think Pippa said
47 hours.
7 hours.
This one we're working on, no, it is not, Rebecca. This is a round partial from Diamond Dots. Oh, Pippa has a schedule on her channel. Okay, she has a she has the playlist put together already, so you can go over and check out Pippa's. It's okay, Sherry. I get it. I understand. I mean, I'd be bummed
pissed
too.
I'd be pissed. I wouldn't even be sad. I'd be mad, and then I'd get sad, and then I would try to get over it. But I don't know if I could get over it that fast. I mean,
no, he's gonna jump up and look out the window now.
All that work you put into it for something you wanted to do. I understand. It sucks. It sucks. Big ones.
Now he's in the window. Now, as soon as he jumps out of the window, he's going to knock the camera over.
Yeah, which I feel like it's crooked.
It's not.
Okay.
It's nice and even right across it.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
I almost halfway thought about pulling out the Victoria's Moon paint by number and doing that tonight with the live, but now I'll just stick with the diamond painting tonight. But we're gonna get working on that. I want to get mine done. I am loving it. I've never had so much fun.
My good, I love mine. I'm over halfway done on mine, and I plan on. I think I'm gonna record a video on my paint canvas tomorrow, and show you guys if you want to check it out. I can't film another one either. My parents' place is very small and nowhere to film. Once I get my lottery winnings, I'm getting my own place ASAP.
Well, you must have won a pretty good bit there, Sherry. It sounds awesome.
That is awesome. I like this camera angle better than last week's, Diamond Dave.
Awesome.
Says Rebecca.
Awesome. Yeah, this is I thought about it when I set the thumbnail up, I had the camera off to the side looking down the canvas across, and I thought there's got to be a better way to do this. I've got this long telescoping tripod for it's basically a telescoping selfie stick with a screw-in base you can screw onto it. And so I just put it over here in front and I raised the tripod up and faced the camera down. It seems to work out pretty well.
6 figures. Holy snaps.
Oh. We need to hit that big.
Congratulations, Sherry.
I bought some lottery tickets last week.
Don't tell too many. I mean...
Yeah, you'll have cousins and...
You'll have sisters you didn't even know about, honey. Which, you're a single child, so I mean, that says a lot. Just, yeah.
You'll have cousins come out of the woodwork you never knew were your cousins.
Yeah, we do need to hit a 6-figure at least.
I'd be happy with just...
I'd be happy with just one,
No, I'd be happy with just enough to where I could retire and I could say, hey, you know what? I want to go to Japan for dinner tonight.
Sounds good, Sherry. I can't wait to hear that video. Yeah, I want to go to Japan for dinner tonight. Let's go.
That's what I want to do. I want to have enough money to where I can just wake up in the morning and say, I'm going to go to Japan for dinner tonight. Just go hop on a flight and go and not have to worry about it.
There's the premiere playlist Nana just posted in chat. Thank you, Nana, for that. Hello, Hank.
And how many of my mods that are online right now will be hanging out during the premieres? So I got an idea of whether I need to make a few more mods.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Sherry. Shoot, I wouldn't even told anybody I won, honestly. But that's awesome, Sherry. You know, like you said, the universe works in mysterious ways.
Mickey, I'm going on at 9 p.m. Eastern, I think it is, or is it 10 p.m. Eastern? No, it's 10 p.m. Eastern, I think. Okay. I got it wrote down here. Amber's is at 11 a.m. Central Time, which is noon Eastern, on Christmas Eve. And then we're going on live, or going on our premiere at 9 p.m. Christmas Day Central, so it's 10 p.m. Eastern.
Nana posted the premiere schedule in the chat. Let's just scroll up if you guys want to find it. The playlist, that's the word.
Yeah, it's not complete.
Well, yeah,
not
no.
everybody has finished theirs. There's
But
still a few more.
It will be, completed soon, and as it updates, it'll still be in your playlist.
You're at 11 p.m. Christmas Day. Yeah, you're right after me. Coloring book. No. Yeah, you're right after me.
Brian, it's over halfway done, but I will do a video on it tomorrow and update you guys if you just keep a lookout for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You adding some blues.
I'm making.
You smurfing some people.
Yeah, I'm making some more Blue Wrench Crew. Hello, Catherine and Crane's Creations.
Hello.
Oh, Brian, her paint by number is coming along great.
Should I pull it out and show everyone?
Sure. It's looking awesome. Mine, I've got about 10 little sections done on it in the very center because I'm working from the middle out, so I don't get my arms in paint. But I'm loving it.
Excuse me, Hank. Okay, I'll just hold it.
Oh, there it is.
Hold on, lighting.
There's
Hi,
hers.
Mrs. Coffee.
Hello, Mrs. Coffee.
Odd butt says, ah. Hi, Melissa. How are you, dear? Thank you, Catherine.
So my first impressions on this Paddywacks is once you've got it in there and you've got it worked in pretty well into your tip, it's not so bad. It's a little stiff at first. Once you've placed down some drills with it, it actually is pretty nice.
I'm good. Thank you for asking, Melissa.
And what I do like about it is, I don't know if you can see or not. No, it's not going to show up there very well. It actually kind of conforms to the shape of the top of the drills and leaves little divots there, which works really well when you're trying to pick drills up in the multiplacer because they always pick up in the same spot on the tip. And when you can lay them down, then they lay right where they need to every single time. I love that.
You placed 5 drills and had to refill, says Phyllis.
Catherine, if I was you, I would try a new tip.
Yes.
the she recommends trying a new tip instead of cleaning one out because you may still have some of the old pink wax residue and it may not stick inside the tip.
I read in a live chat someone said they kept the Paddywacks in their pocket. Another one said rub warm water over it. We were actually recommended to leave it at room temperature for several hours. So that's what we did, and then I worked with it. Actually, it was more like 3 hours, but I was impatient. Yeah, Hank says hello. Excuses, Heiny, but he says hello.
Oh, he's off. Where's Squeaker at? I don't know.
Behind you. Behind your boot. I can't quite reach.
Oh. We got him this little mouse. It looks like a mouse, and when you tap on it, it squeaks, and he loves it.
That's good, Catherine. And also use a new tip, whether it be a multi-placer or a single tip. Use a new one. That's what she suggested anyway. Sorry, I'm not trying to be bossy. That's what she suggested. See, I'm not the only impatient one. Spleen said he was impatient too.
Oh, I'm impatient at times.
I'm impatient all the time. That's just me. Impatient.
I want it to be Tuesday so I don't have to go back to work. I don't even want to go to work tomorrow. It almost seems like a waste going to work one day and then you're off for 2. And then you go back for 2 and then you're off for 2 and then you go back for 1 and then you're off for 2 again. It just almost seems like a waste. Why not just give us off the entire week and a half with pay? Oh, you love that, Rebecca. That's awesome. Yeah, I love my Archer's Arch tray. I'm gonna have to order another one. I told Amber I'm gonna have to order her one. She wants one of the minis.
I do. Sherry says, I am going to try my best and film and upload some videos. Hard to film on a bed, lol. The only space I have is a small bedroom. Sherry, I completely understand. Before I moved out here, I filmed on my son's bed, which was at that time my bed. So it was hard, but you kind of learn to work and maneuver around things.
Yeah.
I suggest getting a small, like, lap table, like one of those. What are they? Where you're in bed and it's one of those bed tables.
Yeah.
They're the only trays I use now. You're talking about the Archer's Arts? Yeah.
Yeah, I love my Archer's Arch tray. This is the first, my Archer's Arch tray and my other blue pen I have, one of my other blue pens, were my first 2 diamond painting accessories I ever bought.
Sorry.
In fact, the Archer's Arch tray was the first one I ever bought, and then I got the one from Handmade Diamond Painting Pens, and that launched my addiction to hand-turned pens, the acrylic pens.
Sorry, I'm trying to get info about the baby. Baby, she's 8. My baby. I had to turn the sound on so I could hear.
Yeah, Spleen, I haven't spilled any drills since I got my Archer's tray. These little bitty green things, oh.
I spill them every day. That's good, Sherry. I'm excited. I can't wait to watch every single one of your videos. Are you going to be posting daily? I hope so. I like watching everyone's daily videos.
Yeah, Sherry, you could always get one of those things. Mrs. Coffee has it. The big, it's like a giant clipboard.
Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, they sell those at Hobby Lobby and Michael's, I think. Was it Hobby Lobby or Michael's that had it?
Where were we yesterday?
We went to Michael's yesterday. Yeah, we were at Michael's yesterday. We didn't go to Hobby Lobby because we were going to today, and Hobby Lobby's closed on Sundays. Remember, we were looking at the paint by numbers.
That's right.
Yeah, we went to Michael's, and Michael's has them. It's just like a giant clipboard with 2 clips on it.
I love it. I want one, but yay! Sherry's gonna be doing dailies again. Oh, sorry, Hank.
Really?
I got a little too loud for him.
No, he's looking at me meowing.
It's not time yet.
No, it's not time for treats yet. You don't get treats anymore at 8. No.
Did we give him 5 treats?
No, we did not give him the 5 o'clock treats.
That's why.
Ah.
That's why he's a little upset.
Okay, well he'll get his treats.
Sorry, I got
now.
busy cooking and then I forgot.
Yeah, oh. I'll tell you that when we get back.
Okay. Probably have to do a daily until you get caught up. Let's fill it. Mickey, I think I subscribed to your channel.
I think I did too. I don't know. I have to check.
I think so, because I was watching one of your coloring ones this morning. Was it a coloring one? Was it even you I was watching?
I don't know what you were watching.
You were saying how your left hand shaked or something. Was it? Yeah.
So, speaking of cooking, my company gave me a $100 Visa debit card for Christmas. So.
Oh, good night, Sherry.
Good night, Sherry.
Hope to see you real soon. Glad you're okay.
We've missed you too. Amber cooked grilled cheese sandwiches today.
And my mater soup.
And some tomato soup. But my company gave me a $100 Visa gift card for Christmas. So I had to have my eye on this one appliance that I really wanted because I love to grill. I love cooking on a grill. Unfortunately, I live in an apartment building, and yes, I could have a grill, but it has to stay outside by the garage, and then, neighbors end up using it, and it, becomes a mess. So I bought the next best thing, or at least I thought I did, which I think I did. It's the Power XL smokeless indoor grill. Sits on your countertop, plugs in the wall. I said, I'll give this thing a try. Wow. I bought some ribeyes yesterday or day before, and I threw them on that grill. And they taste just like they came off of an outdoor grill. They were amazing.
Bless you. I'm sneezing.
And it comes with, you can take the grill part off and you can put a griddle tray. It's got a griddle tray that you can put in there instead. And you can do stuff like bacon and eggs and breakfast stuff. Grilled cheese. So it's got a griddle attachment you can put on the top, or you can take that off and put the grill attachment on. And when you put the lid on there, it is virtually smokeless. And it tastes just like you grilled it out on the grill outside. It is just amazing. This is the best $69.99 I ever spent at Target.
Oh my goodness, Melissa. Your braces, huh? It's hard for her to eat. We were talking about that. Sorry, this is everybody's business.
Mickey, that's it's called the Power XL.
But I get it.
It's called the Power XL Smokeless Grill. It's the as seen on TV one, and it does the job. Well, I have the Power Pressure Cooker XL, also made by the same people, and that thing is phenomenal. As it stands right now with my air fryer, my indoor grill, and my Power Pressure Cooker XL, I don't even need to use my stovetop anymore.
Nope, we don't.
I mean, I need to use the oven for stuff like, pizzas and
if I'm going to make sweet tea, I need to use
stuff like that. But yeah, otherwise, for cooking, don't even need to use the cooktop anymore.
What are you doing, Hank? He's behind the couch.
Why is he behind the couch?
I don't know.
He's weird. I never had braces. My mom had a lot of work done to my teeth when I was in high school, and then the Navy ruined them. And so I ended up eventually having them all pulled, and I got dentures.
Daddy complained about the Navy.
Yes, Flame for Soul. I fit 2 big ribeyes on there. Smaller ones, like maybe some like New York strips. You can probably fit 3 or 4 right next to each other across it. It's a nice size grill. I'm gonna say it's. I don't have
To
the
put in
specs on it, but-
perspective, I was able to put 4 grilled cheeses on one thing. Like it's huge. Of course, I only cooked 3 today, but I had enough room for another one.
But yeah, I fit 2 big ribeyes on there, and they fit nicely.
Those steaks were as big as.
Oh, the Hamilton Beach. I was looking at that one, Mickey, but I really do like this Power XL one. I will swear by it now. After cooking those ribeyes on there, I can't wait to try more stuff.
And get this, it took half the time.
Hello, little Miss Priss.
Hello. The indoor grill took half the time to cook on than the actual grill did.
Well, no, it took about the same time as it would
No.
have taken me to do ribeyes out on the grill.
I feel like it took less.
No.
No, because you got to wait for the damn grill to heat up and stuff like that.
That's
so
true.
it was
Yeah, that's true.
took a lot less time to 10 minutes if that.
Yeah.
Depending on your likeness of the steak.
I did mine a nice medium, and they came out perfect. And it tasted just like a Texas Roadhouse steak. So, if you've ever been to Texas Roadhouse,
What? I don't have elastics yet.
I'm sorry,
I lost it. I lost it.
Yeah, I've that's what I've heard of too. Spleen for Soul is the dental wax. Somebody said it here in my live last weekend. We were talking about it, and I was like, "Where do you get dental wax at?" And sure enough, I found some at CVS the other night. We stopped in there to get some stuff for her because she had some toothache.
I was having a major bad toothache. Like I probably should have gone to the dentist and had it pulled out, but I refused to go to the dentist because they give me anxiety. So we went to the next best thing, and he got me some pain relief for my teeth. Temporary pain relief, obviously, but
it did the trick till the toothache was gone.
It did. Now all I have is pressure, which is because I brush too hard, which I'm heavy-handed at everything, so. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine. Imbella jelly? That's a weird name.
What?
Spleen for Soul said this one lady on YouTube was trying to sell it as Imbella jelly. It was just wax for braces.
What's Imbella jelly?
I guess wax for picking up nail embellishments.
Oh. Okay.
But it's just dental wax, so. Hi, Drea.
Hi, Drea.
You talking about paraffin wax, Phyllis? I don't know. That might work.
What about canning wax? What's canning wax?
Paraffin wax.
What's that?
It's canning wax.
What's that?
You can buy it in the store. It comes in a box in the canning area. It's just a box of paraffin wax. Paraffin wax can be used to make candles as well. You can make paraffin wax candles.
Okay.
It's just kind of a soft wax.
Oh.
Hello, Cynthia. Yeah, Mickey says just plain old pure wax. Yep, it's pretty much what it is.
Okay.
All right, we will see you soon, Rebecca. If we don't see you before Christmas, Merry Christmas.
You and your special effects.
Yep. Yeah, you use them on top of jams and stuff. Yep, I know what you're talking about. My mom had a lot of it too because she did a lot of canning when I was a kid.
I have no idea what it is, so.
We always had boxes of it around the house. I can't remember the name brand on it either, but I remember seeing boxes of it around the house when I was a kid, and it was always on the store and always on the shelf in the store. It's just canning wax. Nikki says, Amber, it's just plain old pure white wax. That's what it is. Just a block
Okay.
about that big. Like that big and like that thick.
I'm a visual. You have to show me next time we're in the store.
They use paraffin wax in beauty salons. We used to have a huge melter to dip hands in to help heal cracks. Oh. Oh no, is he okay, Elsie girl? Welcome in. Oh, and to anybody who may be watching that I may have gotten something wrong. When I unboxed the paint by number, I mentioned how the painting surface of it was kind of like a plasticky feeling, and it had the fabric underside. I had no idea that that was what they call gesso. I've seen it used on pre-stretched canvases, but never on, you know, a rolled up canvas. So I didn't know. It just kind of, it has a plasticky texture to it on one side, kind of like a plastic tablecloth with a cloth backing on it. Is kind of what that paint by number canvas. Those of you who've gotten them know what I mean. So I happened to notice that somebody, I wasn't in any way putting down Victoria's Moon for it. I wasn't making it sound like it was a bad thing. It was just
trying to
I was
explain the
trying to
texture.
describe the texture and what it felt like and reminded me of. And that was the easiest way to get across the what I was feeling in my hand through video, because it's impossible to really convey that otherwise. So, but yeah, it's gesso. It's a type of paint that you can put on that's flexible. It's kind of like a latex paint.
A primer
Kind of
paint.
feels like, yeah, it's like a latex type primer. I'm not very familiar with painting, obviously. I mean,
This is the first paint by number I've ever done, besides this silly little dollar store crafting, cheap painting things that you do, you know, around the holidays. I only did those because my children wanted them. But this is so much easier than those tiny little things. Though I do need to get a I need to get a magnifying glass or something, because some of those numbers I can't read.
yeah, Mickey, it the Victoria's Moon paint by numbers, yes. It's a fabric canvas on the back, and I guess they treated one side of it, the side that's actually got the painting printed on it. That side is pre-prepared with gesso, and it's really nice.
He says he mentions that in his video when it loads. I'll have to check it out, Brian.
Yeah, somebody else basically quoted me word for word and was like saying how I was wrong.
She was mean about it.
But
They were mean about it.
I was completely ignorant as to what it actually was. It just kind of felt like a plasticky coating.
And it does feel like a plastic coating, and that's basically what you said. I mean, not that it was plastic.
I've seen Bob Ross use gesso, but he just used black gesso on some of his paintings where he wanted it to start out black. He used black gesso on his canvas, but those were all pre-stretched canvases that were already,
Right.
primed and everything. So, you know, I had no idea because I've never actually used gesso before. I've seen it. I've seen it in the store every time I go in to buy, you know, every time I go into Michael's, I see gesso. I just didn't know what it was.
Used for. What it was used for.
Because I'm just not a painter.
Well, now you know, babe. Now you know. Marrakesh.
Marrakesh.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
the scent
that's
I was
it.
looking for.
Yeah, that's kind of what the campfire smells like.
I used paraffin wax when I was doing acrylic nails when my clients needed the extra softness, says Nina. Nikki says a starving artist can take a cheap picture and gesso over it to reuse the canvas.
Yeah, okay.
Hi, Beth Minton. How are you?
But now, doing that with the gesso over a cheap painting, wouldn't the little lumps from the brush strokes of the other painting show through the gesso?
Not if you apply it thick. Allie, when we purchased it, when did we purchase it?
When do we purchase what?
Paddywacks.
Monday, yeah.
When we purchased it Monday, it was there, but she may have sold out.
What's that?
The campfire Paddywacks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Allie said she didn't see the campfire one.
I think there was only one left when I ordered it.
Bye, Catherine. Merry Christmas. Have a great night. Mickey says not really, unless the prior paint is applied thick, then you scrape it off first and several coats of gesso.
Oh. See, I know nothing about painting, so the only thing I know about painting is watching what Bob Ross does on TV, and I think I could actually do that technique.
Sorry, I have my sound on so I can keep up with the X and my child. So if you hear it go off.
Allie, I don't know if she restocks. I would imagine she would. I mean, she may just have different scents up there to see what sells best, and maybe she just restocks what's selling best. I don't know.
Or she could be currently out of that and has to remake some more. So
I really don't know. I don't know a lot about. It's such a new thing. I don't think a lot of us really know a lot about it.
I suggest just maybe like stock the store a little bit, day by day and see.
Okay,
honestly, the campfire one is not like my favorite. If you're into like what is it?
I was expecting to smell like wood smoke smell, and I don't
not.
smell that at all. It's more of a perfumey scent than a campfire scent.
It's exactly what that candle wax smelled the other day.
Yeah.
Not the other day.
The pumpkin spice almost?
No, it was a while ago. It was like that I can't say it right.
Marrakesh.
Yeah, that one. That was a couple months ago. That one gives me a headache too.
I'm noticing this Paddywacks on that one side isn't picking drills up.
Yeah, I don't think you loaded it.
I did load it properly. It was working just fine until just now.
You may need to reload it again.
Well, that would be ridiculous. Have to reload it again after that few drills.
Yepers. They are loud out there.
Are they outside or upstairs?
Hi, Jamie. Outside. I hear them out the window. I'm good. How are you, Jamie? What? It's okay. Spleen bristle, it happens.
Yeah, we've actually had people come in that were replying to stuff that was said a half hour ago. So if that happens, you just have to click the little live thing down at the bottom on the player. It just says go live. You can just click that and you'll be caught back up. Oh, hello, Crafting with Christy.
Hi, Christy.
You just got done watching the new Star Wars. I'm jealous. I want to see it.
Who did?
Christy. I want to see the new Star Wars. We still haven't got to go see Mr. Rogers yet either.
We need to play catch up on the other. Well, I need to play catch up on the other Star Wars. That way,
Well, then you and I are going to have a Star Wars marathon.
As long as I can diamond paint through it.
Well, how are you going to pay attention to the movie if you diamond paint?
You know, don't judge me in my life choices. I can't sit through a movie. I can't. I cannot sit still. That's one thing I cannot do.
Then how am I going to take you to the movies? Am I going to be wasting $20 taking you to a movie?
No, but I will be doing this in the seat, moving around, up, down, moving my feet. I can't sit still. It's just I can't do it.
I have to give you a sedative.
You know what?
Take you to the movies.
No. Then I wouldn't learn nothing from that movie. Oh no. Jamie's says Matt is crazy sick right now, so she's having to be mom, nurse, and wife tonight.
Oh no.
See, I'm not the only one that I can't sit still. Even like when I'm sitting here diamond painting, I have to shake my leg or move my leg around. I just can't sit still.
Hey Beth, I think that's the problem. I did dig it in too far because that's the side that I normally put down first when I put it down because I do I rock them into place. And that's the side that I normally put down first, so I think I've indented it too far.
You need a recap?
So now I got to dig out this wax and refill the...
No.
What? You don't have to you don't have to dig it out to refill it?
Mm-mm. Well, I'll let you do it so you can get the hang of it, but no. I do move my leg when I'm watching a movie. I do everything.
Mickey says she's the same way. And Beth says she's the same way. I guess I sit so still watching a movie that I actually kind of fall asleep sometimes.
Try that.
All right, I had the pro over here reload my pen for me, so.
Better?
Yeah.
Good.
For now. Now it's picking up everything.
Phyllis says she sleeps at the movie theaters for at least 40 minutes during any movie.
I fell asleep, believe it or not, I fell asleep through the first Transformers movie. Because the whole movie was like one big long fight scene in the city. And I fell asleep almost halfway through it. And I just I almost slept through the whole movie.
I haven't even seen them, so.
They're not the greatest.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't see them.
I wasn't a fan of the Transformers movies. Kind of ruined the Transformers for me. When I was a kid, I had the original Transformers.
Beth says she's watching us, watching TV, and diamond painting. I can do that.
See, I'm one of those people. It's like I'm constantly telling her, "Hey, you need to see this part. You need to see this part. You need to see this part." Especially if I've seen the movie and I know that it's got a.
Me, I'm just like whatever.
It's an important plot point in it that you have to see.
I want to see Frozen 2. My kids say it was a really good movie. But I feel like if I watch it, I'm probably gonna cry because it's gonna remind me of the kids. So I'm just a big baby, but it's okay. Bessie says she has to. She can't not do. What do you mean, like more than one thing at a time? I can't do one thing at a time. I go crazy. I have to be listening to something or talking about something and doing something at the same time.
My problem is I have ADHD and I have had to train myself to try to concentrate on one thing at a time. So I've gotten to that point where now I have trained myself, and that's
I have ADHD, and that's why I can't do one thing at a time. We were never medicated as kids because all three of us
no,
had
I
it,
wasn't either.
and so we just learned to work around it. Yeah, I was extra hyper and extra crazy, and I was extra. Um, but I've calmed down a lot over the years, but I still have to do multiple things at once. That's why I really wasn't great at school, because we were only allowed to do one thing at a time at school, and they weren't really doing what I needed them to do to help me, if that makes sense. But yeah, I have to do. Yeah, I can't do one thing at a time. I try, and I just can't. I think the longest I sat still was a few weeks ago when we watched the movie together. What movie was it though?
No, we watched a few.
Vacation movie. No, where we actually sat down, didn't do anything. The new vacation movie.
Yeah, the new remake of Vacation with the son
Yeah,
taking his kids. Yeah,
that's the only one I sat down and actually watched without doing anything else with. And the other vacation movie where they got stuck on the island.
oh yeah, that was the one. That was yeah. If y'all haven't seen that one, the Eddie's Christmas Vacation was the best. Cousin Eddie goes to the tropical island, and they get stranded on a tropical island. Detective Pikachu. The last movie I saw in the theaters was Escape Room. That was kind of freaky to see in a theater.
Last movie I seen in theaters was the last Star Wars movie.
Oh, we have a couple of escape rooms in town. I knew about one, but I didn't know about the other. But I had some riders last night that had just done an escape room last night. They said they loved it.
Have fun. I don't know if I could do that.
No, it's a lot of fun. It's not like a little tiny small room you're stuck in. You're just locked in a room.
Mm-hmm. Locked in a room. There you go.
You're locked in
That's
a
what
room.
triggers it.
You're locked in a room for an hour. But you have to try to figure out the clues in the room that get you out. That's the whole point. You're not just locked in a room for an hour and that's it. There's clues around the room. You have to figure out a puzzle in order to figure out how to get out of the room before that hour is over.
I die first.
I don't know, Mickey. The original Vacation was great, but the remake was just as good. I loved the remake with the guy playing a grown up Rusty with his kids and takes them to Wally World on a family vacation. It's one of the best remakes. It's not really a remake though. It's just it's under the same name, but it's not really a remake. It's kind of more of an extension, more like Vacation 2. But I hated the Footloose remake. That was horrible. Why would you ruin a good movie from the 80s like Footloose? And I heard they were talking about doing a Dirty Dancing remake, and I thought, no, you can't do a Dirty Dancing remake.
That sounds like fun, Christy. Thing is, I think I've seen all the Disney movies.
Well, I have Verizon, and Verizon gives a free. I have the Verizon Unlimited plan, and they give me a free year of Disney Plus, and I'm taking advantage of it. Stank time. Oh, Al, he says stank time. Oh, don't ruin it.
Oh. He's actually not that stinky today. Yet. Wait till he has his good food.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. When he gets that, he gets the old fish breath. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
We can't say FOOD. We can't say.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
will mess it up, Christy. I mean, any movie they've remade from the '80s. I'm waiting for somebody to remake Breakfast Club, and I'm.
Oh my God! If they do, no. TCM, huh?
Turner Classic Movies.
Oh. He just moved the whole camera.
Yes, he did. Because he's a little turd.
Excuse. Really? I'm sorry. Ow! It's my pen. But it's my pen.
That's awesome that he's actually 16 years old. Cats don't normally live that long.
Ow! Stop moving us and get him, Mama. Fine, I'll move him. There, I got him.
He was a mess.
Don't go, don't go.
Wow.
What?
Phyllis says they have a cat that they got in '98. That's an extraordinarily long life for a cat. I think the last thing I read said that cats have a lifespan of up to 23 years. So,
Leave it alone.
but they typically don't make it farther than about 18 at the oldest. Most of them. Wow. I hope Hank lives that long. I really do. Compared to them, he's just a kitten. Wow. He had a bird that lived to 24. Jeez.
I thought birds only lived like 3 years.
No, some birds live quite a long time. It's like iguanas. Iguanas will live a long time if you take care of them and feed them right.
Turtles will too.
Iguanas will live a long time and they get huge. Mickey, my problem is I don't have catalogs in my house. I have the ultimate catalog. It's called Amazon and AliExpress and Wish and the internet in general. And I'm always finding stuff I want. And now Facebook is becoming a catalog. And God, you can't scroll Facebook without an ad for something that's like, oh my God, I need that in my life.
And it's so weird. It's an ad about whatever we were talking about just like the other day.
Yeah, has anybody had that here recently where you're sitting and talking about something with somebody, and next thing you know, you're scrolling through Facebook and there's an ad for the thing that you were talking about?
Like the other day,
and
we were
it's
talking
like,
about the Night Kings.
And it's like,
Did you ever tell them about that Hank story
yeah,
when you were in the bathroom doing whatever? And
yeah, I had to go to the bathroom one day, and I went in and I went to the bathroom and I closed the door, and Hank was outside the bathroom door sticking his paw under the door. And I sat there and I opened up Facebook while I'm sitting on the toilet, and this ad pops right up on Facebook. It says, "This is why your cat follows you to the bathroom." I'm like, what? Are you watching me, Facebook?
huh? I've never tried CES deals.
I've heard of CES deals. I've checked them out. Don't they have mostly smaller, like 30 by 40s and stuff like that, though?
See, then that would be the store for me because that's what I prefer. Small ones.
And I prefer big ones because I like my diamond painting to end up looking like the photograph. I want it to be almost photographic quality. I'm just that way. I don't like pixelated images that you have to try to figure out what it is.
My goodness. Amanda Stokes says she loves CES. She has over 60 of them. Welcome back, Aussie girl. We'll see the ads now. They're the truth, Beth. Just watch out for how much detail is in them, says Amanda.
I've seen some smaller diamond paintings like 30 by 40s that turned out with really good detail in them, but that was because they used a lot of colors. All right.
Oh, they just now about 15 minutes ago left. So
From the house, go to the hospital.
Yeah. He couldn't take her, so his mom is.
Yeah.
And about 15 minutes ago, she took her. So I should hear something soon. I don't think it's anything but a sinus infection. But, you know, those are pretty rough too.
Yeah, I think I've had one the past few days.
She said the back of her eye was hurting, but she wouldn't let anyone go near it. So I think it's sinus pressure.
You had to give your boyfriend his Monopoly board, Christy. What? Yeah, Phyllis, that's an idea too. I'm just afraid that if I give a small diamond painting to somebody to get them interested in it, that they'll get it done and it won't be very detailed and just kind of like the flowers on the front of the picture, whatever, look like little blobs, and it won't look anything like the picture that it's supposed to look like, and then they'll go, well, that doesn't look right, and then just not want to do it anymore, you know? Allie, so what's going on, Amber? Her daughter is sick, and she's just taken her to the emergency room to see what's wrong. She's running a bit of a fever, and she doesn't feel good.
And she asked to go, and usually when she asks to go, that's the end of that's all she wrote. She's not.
He gets a Monopoly board every year. I mean, what are they? Different types of Monopoly, like different themes or something, or does he just wear out a Monopoly board because he plays that much? Spleen for Soul, to be honest with you, I have a ton of diamond paintings in my stash, and I've only completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total, and I've been doing it for a little over a year now.
I've gave away 8 already, and I've got about 14 in my pile that's already finished. And then I got about 50 in the closet that I need to finish. Okay, Christy, sounds good.
Oh yeah, Nikki, I've seen some smaller ones that are really good done. Yeah, but it is you gotta fish through to find big ones.
I didn't have to fish through any to find. Thank you, Allie.
Christy says she's sending you a picture.
Yeah. Hi, Mystical.
Yeah, Christy, we were in Walmart last night and they had a Monopoly board I want to get. It's Grand Forks-opoly. It's a Monopoly game made for the town we live in here. I would love to get that.
Holy smokes. Yeah, they're different themed. He's got the Lion King, Jurassic Park, Monopoly, Mario, Walking Dead,
Ghostbusters.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Wow. Yeah.
Lion
awesome.
King, Ghostbusters, Deadpool, It, Nintendo.
You got Hungry Hippos.
Wow. 13 different ones already? Wow. And then some of them, they're not open, babe. He just collects them.
Ah.
Some of them aren't open.
I don't think I'm going to open that record I got today either. They Walmart is now selling records again. And I found 3 Metallica albums at Walmart today. I ended up only picking up Master of Puppets, but they had And Justice for All and the Black Album on record. And I was like, oh, I got to buy these. But they were like $22 a piece, so I only bought one.
Oh, oh my goodness. Here's his new one.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
That is cool. Are you wrapping it up for him, or are you just going to give it to him as is?
Is there enough stuff in Atchison, Drea, to make a Monopoly board? I've been to Atchison, so I know what you're talking about.
Vinyl rules, and Spleen says he is a big vinyl collector.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Walmart is selling vinyl. I mean, they've got Led Zeppelin, Metallica. They had some AC/DC, some Guns. They had Appetite for Destruction on vinyl. Taylor Swift.
I think they had Baby Shark.
No, they had the Baby Shark CD.
Oh, I thought they had it on record.
And I told you, no, we don't need a Baby Shark CD.
Yes, we do. Oh, okay, you just gave it to me. Oh, that's good.
I just spilled a ton of diamonds because they're staticky in this tray.
Phyllis asked, Dave, have you found Streeter, North Dakota yet on the map?
No, you know what? I forgot to look. I'm sorry. I will take a look.
Babe. Christy, you need to look up the metal version for Baby Shark. I love it.
It's actually...
He even likes it.
It's actually not as annoying. The most annoying song out there now, though, is the Look at My Horse song.
Oh, Spleen is female.
Oh.
Thank you, Spleen.
We did not know.
I didn't.
Every time I hear Spleen...
Christy says, what? Be right back. Every time I think of a male name. Sorry.
Every time I hear Spleen, I think of Gray Still Plays. And whenever he does The Sims, he has a cat named Spleens. And...
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I moved it right back over here. What symbol am I on? These slashes, which is 16.
Andrea says, oh my God, please not Baby Shark. Yes, they did a metal version. Somebody on YouTube did a metal version of Baby Shark.
It's awesome, too.
It actually is listenable. I'll say that. Metal makes everything better.
Always.
Yeah, Beth, that's a bad one too.
What one?
Let It Go. That got so
I loved
overplayed when Frozen first came out. People were using it for their Christmas light displays. People were using it for everything.
Excuse me.
I kind of did get tired of hearing about it.
Let it go. Let it go. Okay, I won't sing it. It is.
Is it with a Dalmatian singer?
Let me look and get the link. I'll show you.
Oh, Megadeth Final would be awesome. There's a metal version of Let It Go. Oh, wow. Yeah, I might have to hear that one.
Yes, it's really good too. It's really good. Baby Shark metal cover.
What color am I working on?
Yes.
Oh,
Christy, that one. Slay Dougie. Yes. She said, thank you, AFK beer. I sent you the link. I'll have to play you the Let It Go metal version after live.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it. I also like the reverse. I also like people playing metal songs that are being played in genres that aren't metal, like bluegrass versions of metal songs or polka versions of metal songs. Yeah. And if you've never checked out Mongolian folk metal, it's worth checking out. And then you've got a group called Metalachi, and they play metal songs in mariachi style, and they are awesome. Oh, Leo, yeah, Leo does awesome covers. I haven't heard the Kiki metal version. I don't think I want to. I hated that song.
What?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that song. Ooh. Ugh.
I'll have to listen to it later, Drea.
I actually got enjoyment out of watching people like get hit by cars while being outside of their car dancing to that song.
We're just gonna sit at home and chill and watch everybody else's premiere. Maybe not every, but we're gonna watch as many as we can though.
We're gonna be all YouTubed out by the end of Christmas.
Christy says, I approve of Metal Baby Shark. Right?
Ah, okay. Yeah, because I didn't put a link in my description yet on mine that I uploaded because I wasn't sure.
I didn't either.
But I mean, I can always go over to Coloring Book Nook's page and find hers where she uploaded it and get the link and put in there. So that's not a big issue. And Eskies goes after Amber, so.
Yeah, and I just mentioned her. I didn't link it, I don't think.
I figure I'll do that before the premiere and as the time gets closer. You learned something new today. You know a Bon Jovi song and you didn't think you knew any. Yeah, that's most people don't realize they know as many Bon Jovi songs as they do.
Mickey said she doesn't know who goes after her. Makes sense that you do that, doesn't it?
What?
I don't know. She's talking about. It's been quiet all damn day in my apartment complex. It's 40 degrees in Dallas. Sun goes down, and the families are outside partying. Jeez, says Phyllis. She spelled damn, date. I love it.
Yeah, I lived in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Oh, you didn't know he sang Wanted Dead or Alive, Christy?
I like
Living on a Prayer. Yeah, Living on a Prayer. You Give Love a Bad Name. Wanted Dead or Alive. Oh yeah, he's got a lot of Bon Jovi. He's got a lot of songs.
Thanks. Now I got Living on a Prayer stuck in my head.
Well, that's okay. You'll probably end up hearing it at Hairball this Friday night.
Awesome.
Because they play it at Hairball.
Ooh, which reminds me, I need to do laundry before we go.
Yeah, we're going to see Hairball this coming Friday night. They're playing here at the Alaris Center. And so she's going to get to experience Hairball for the first time live, which is an experience.
For the first time ever, really.
Yes, I'll be there for you too, Beth Mitten. That's another one. Yep. Yeah, Christy, you did not know he sang most of those too, huh?
Jeez, Christy, get a life.
She says she's been sheltered most of her life. Yeah, those are all Bon Jovi. He was like, I mean, he hasn't been as popular lately as he was in the 80s. But he had a new album out, like 4 or 5 years ago, I think he made a new album. And only one song off of there really made it big. It was like a one-hit wonder album.
I need to quit. Thanks, Allie. Copyright strike.
That's right. I'm going to get a copyright strike because you're over here singing.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
I don't know if that's a copyrighted song or not. Did you know that the Happy Birthday song is a copyrighted song? And I know this because I used to watch Big Brother, and anytime they have a birthday in the house, they have to do the birthday celebration off camera
Why?
because the birthday song is a copyrighted song.
I did not know that.
And they are not allowed to sing it on air without paying royalty fees to the whoever owns the copyright on it.
Who owns the copyright song on Happy Birthday Song?
I don't know. Whoever the grandkids or great grandkids or whatever, whoever wrote it, still gets the royalty fees from that song anytime it broadcasts publicly.
It's My Life was. Spleen says she thinks it's My Life was.
Yes, It's My Life was the one off the newest album. Yeah.
Hit. Miss School's going. She's so excited. She's going to New York City to see the Radio City Christmas show Saturday.
Ooh, she's going to see the Rockettes.
Christy's never seen the Aladdin cartoon until last year. Christy, shame on you.
Christy, where is this rock you've been hiding under?
You need to go time out with the Disney Plus app, and you just need to sit there and think about what you have not done.
In the days of Napster, people were sued for downloading Happy Birthday. Yes, that's right.
Is Napster the same as LimeWire?
Yes, Napster was the original file sharing that was out there. LimeWire came out after Napster.
Oh, I remember LimeWire.
Yeah, I did LimeWire.
I used LimeWire a lot.
I can't remember what the other one was I used. That was all it had was like a black and gray screen, and it's what I used for years until it finally went away. It would look just like Napster almost, but it was just a black and gray screen, and it had like different colored. It was like it worked off of like IRC type stuff.
I finished my section.
What are they doing outside? They having a party outside?
Almost sounds like they're beating each other up. So it sounds like
good. It won't be so loud after they're finished. No, I can't remember the name of it for nothing.
Soulseek? Spleen asked.
Oh, I get you, Christy. I didn't mean to like. I was kind of sheltered as a teenager too, in a way, but I mean, I had friends in high school that kind of exposed me to a lot of things my mom wouldn't allow me to be exposed to.
I was just messing with you, Christy. I was a spoiled brat. I got to do a lot of things, so yeah. We watched all the Disney movies. But there were some times, like around Christmas time, where there was nothing under the tree. I mean, after Mom and Dad split, it kind of got rough. But it happens. I've kind of learned both worlds. When I was younger, I was a spoiled brat, and you're good, David Amber. I tell everyone I live under a rock with no Wi-Fi for half my life.
Well, I didn't have Wi-Fi for half my life either.
I didn't have Wi-Fi until I turned like.
But that's just because it didn't exist.
I remember my first Wi-Fi connection. I was like 16, so.
It's so funny. I look back on it now, and I'm like, I remember when call waiting was an option on landlines that you had to pay extra for, and it's like I look at it now, and I'm like, what the hell did we do before the internet?
Spleen says,
but yet I lived before the internet.
Spleen said 56K modems.
Yeah, that's about when I first got online. Was 1996 was when I first got on the internet.
I was 3 years old.
When I first got on the internet was 1996, and the internet was a much, much different place back then. Women could go into chat rooms back then and not have to worry about being harassed and asked for, nudes or anything like that. Everybody was friendly. Everybody was respectful of one another. You know,
No, Christy, no one
You-
has a home phone anymore.
you didn't get up. You didn't get up from your keyboard and go to the bathroom without saying, "I'll be RB."
What the flip?
Wow.
Lottery.
I wish. It's like all the skip cart notifications coming at the same time or
She
something.
said you still do have to pay for call waiting, says Mickey. Mickey still has a home phone.
Wow.
Saphira's mama
still
says
have
in
to pay for-
96 she was 9 years old. I was 3. Not even 3, probably. Depends on what year, what the time of year.
I was 25-ish. 25, 26, somewhere around there. And I was just starting college.
I was just a wee little baby.
And I never would have learned about the internet or gotten involved with it had I not worked at MCI call center calling people to ask them to switch their long distance provider to MCI. Back in those days when you actually had to have a long distance provider on your phone. And you had MCI and Sprint, and there were quite a few that handled your long distance for you. And I was a telemarketer. I called and I got people to switch to MCI. And in our office, we had free internet and free long distance. And that's how I learned about the internet and got involved on the internet the first time.
During the hurricane, the cell towers are loaded down with people calling. Landline still works. Chrissy says, when I lived in Fort Worth, there was a 7-Eleven with a payphone on the side, and it worked still.
Yeah, there's still payphones in the Birmingham bus station.
Yep. But I didn't see what. Wait.
You didn't go to the right place, but that's where I took that picture from that I showed you when I went to Alabama. When I went to Tennessee the last time, and I had stopped in the Birmingham bus station and I had a layover, and there was a payphone on the wall, and I took a picture of it, posted it on Facebook, and I was like, "Look, they do still exist."
They don't now though. When I went in,
they're back in a corner. Party lines. Now that was before my time.
MCI ended up merging with Sprint, I believe.
Yes, Beth, we said AFK. Yep, you just typed in AFK in the chat room, and everybody knew it because it was considered rude if you didn't.
In a few of the games I used to play, that's what we did too.
It was considered rude back in the day if you were in a chat room and you didn't type AFK and somebody.
Hi, shine bright like a diamond, or shine like a diamond. Hello.
We have to go to Australia, babe. We have to go to Australia. That's one of my bucket lists. I want to go to Australia.
Gotta hit 6 figures or higher.
I plan on hitting 7 or 8 figures.
Let's go play.
That's what I want to hit. Actually, 9 figures would be nice.
Hey, gas station's still open this late.
Somebody already hit Mega Millions. It's back down to like 17 million now.
That's still enough to live on.
Yeah. No, because once you take the cash option and you cash that out at like 6 million,
That's still
you
enough.
know, it's like, no, it's not worth it. 6 million is enough to make it till maybe just about retirement age.
I don't care. I'm young enough. I can work.
Good night, Phyllis.
Good night, Phyllis. Have a good evening. Merry Christmas.
So yeah, in the next week or so, next couple of weeks, Amber has a couple of firsts coming up.
Right, Beth? Only 17 million.
Yeah, but Beth, after you cash out that 17 million, if you do the cash option, you'll end up only getting about what?
Hi, inspired by Sophie.
8 million of that. And yeah, that sounds like a lot, but
Still enough to live on.
If you think about, like, when I did years ago, I did this thing called Primerica. And what we did was we basically sold like life insurance packages and second mortgages and stuff like that to people. And one of the things that we mentioned in our pitch back then was if you were to retire at the age of 65 and say you lived to be about 80 or 85, in order to retire, you would need you would probably spend somewhere in the range of about $6 to $7 million in that period of time. On an average, just an average.
Smokes. We had a person here win a lot of money, and the casino said it was a glitch. She had an 8-figure amount. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
But they said you would need, if you were to retire at 65 and you wanted to retire with cash, you would need something like $7 million in cash just to be able to make it to 85 without running out of money. And
I plan on working though.
And so, but I don't plan on working past my retirement. I want to retire. I want to retire and enjoy my life for a few years.
I'm not old enough to retire, so what I'm saying is I'm going to work until I'm old enough to
retire. No, if I hit the lottery, I'm done. I'm done. There ain't no getting up to go to work every morning for this boy. Yeah, that's what I said, Beth. I mean, I would want to still win somewhere in the range of like 100 million and cash it out at 50. And then I would take half of that and I would throw it into high yield mutual funds. And I would live off the interest of the mutual funds. And the other half would go towards, buy a house, buy the cars I want, and, kind of keep some of it in the checking account or whatever to live off of. But the interest, the interest from the high yield mutual funds is what I would live off of. And just leave that money, building up. And that way I can leave a bunch to my kids. That's kind of my plan, is invest half of it and use the other half for living. And what?
She's got type B flu.
Oh no.
That means it's gonna get spread.
Of course, my kids would each get a couple of million apiece in the trust funds that doles it out in regular amounts. Like every month they get a check for the rest of their life. But I wouldn't just hand them $2 million and say, here, have at it. Sure, and Sophie, definitely. The more the merrier. We need more lives. Where did you get your acrylic pens from?
It's highly contagious, so the boys will probably get it too.
Oh, that sucks.
All I'm thinking is, I'm glad I'm not there. I'm sorry, I'm selfish, but I hate getting sick. Oh.
I've never had a flu shot, but then again, I never get the flu.
Weird. Every time I don't get the flu shot, I get the flu. Every time I get the flu shot, I don't get the flu.
I've never in my life gotten a flu shot.
Sounds good, Mickey. I'll try to be there. She said she's going to go to live tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, awesome.
That's what, 4 our time?
That's 4 our time. I'm still at work at that time, but I'll try to, if you're going to be on live for a while, then I'll be home at 5 Central, which is 6 Eastern. But Amber does a good job filling in for me when I'm not at home.
I try.
She says, save me, he farted. You wouldn't be safe here, Mickey or Christy, because I just let it rip whenever and wherever. I'm
laughing because he said sarcastically, Merry Christmas to us.
I will.
Oh my God. I'm laughing because I find that hilarious. I know, I'm mean, I'm cruel. Sue me.
Merry Christmas. Here's the flu for you.
Right, type B, the very highly contagious one. Oh, gracious.
You'd like me to wrap that up with a bow for you?
Okay. Okay, so it takes 1 to 4 days for the symptoms to start, and she's already feeling symptoms, so she's had it for at least 5 days.
Yeah, you know, and see, I was an EMT in Maryland, and I never got my flu shot there, and I never got the flu. And I was in and out of hospitals and with patients every day. Lady Lathe Customs by Design. I need to check them out. Another pen maker to check out. I'm addicted to custom DP pens.
It lasts 5 to 7 days for healthy people. Oh, bless it. So she'll be sick on Christmas Day.
Does that mean she doesn't get to go to any of the Christmas things because she doesn't want to be around people that she can give it to and stuff?
Most likely, poor thing.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude. I was just,
I think they get it, babe. I think they understand.
Have her wear a mask. She can still.
Well, now they have that new prescription out for the flu. Have you seen that? As long as you catch it within 48 hours of your first symptoms, they can give you this pill, and it cures the flu within.
She's had the snotty nose and watery eyes for 3 or 4 days. So
Oh,
she's had it for a while.
Oh, and she'll be done with it by Christmas, maybe.
I'm laughing, Christy. I'm sorry. She said.
That face, that's. We're laughing with you, Christy. We're laughing with you.
I needed that laugh. Thank you.
Oh no, Mickey, we're gonna get some sleep. No, it's actually something else different now. That Tamiflu, I know which one you're talking about, Saphira's mama. I've been seeing ads for it on Hulu. When I'm watching Hulu, it's a commercial, and it's just like the all of the commercials they have on for different like diabetic meds and all of the meds that they're saying if you can get to the doctor within 48 hours, it's within 48 hours of your symptoms, then you can get treated, but it has to be within that 48 hours. Good night, Mickey.
Good night, Mickey. Sleep well. Merry Christmas.
Thanks for stopping in. Thank you, Sophie, for that. I'll check them out.
You're welcome. I may have been. I'm sorry about laughing. Oh no. He said there's several in the state that's died this year, this flu season. Well.
Okay, yeah, the name of it is Xofluza. 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 It works against A and B, and it works differently than current available drugs, including Tamiflu, Relenza, and Rapivab.
What is it called?
It's called Xofluza.
Can you spell it again?
Xofluza. You can't buy it in the store. You have to get it prescribed. Sophie, that's a good question. There has I there's been a list going around with a schedule chart of everybody that normally goes live. It's really hard to say. Um, it's really, really hard to say. I know we go live on Sunday nights at 8. Usually Crashly goes live just before me.
Anxiety art addiction goes live at 10.
Yeah,
Usually.
okay. Anxiety art edition goes after us. Sherry normally goes live on Wednesday nights, but she hasn't been lately because she's going through some life things right now. Eskies goes live all the time.
I don't think she has a set schedule.
Yeah, I don't think she has a schedule.
Donnie is every night doing her thing, every night after 10.
Yeah. Andrea is Tuesday nights.
Thank you again, Christy.
Jeremy is Saturday nights, but he's pretty late on Saturday night. So you might be able to go earlier on Saturday nights, I think. Friday night is Mrs. Coffee. And she's from 9 p.m. Central till midnight. So you might could go before her. I don't know if anybody goes before her or not. Yeah, Spleen for Soul. That's a new one. It just got approved in February of this year as a flu treatment. But like I said, you have to catch it within 48 hours. You have to see your doctor within 48 hours of starting the flu symptoms, and they can prescribe Zofluza, and it's supposed to knock it out pretty quick.
J-Rob is before coffee.
Okay, J-Rob is before Mrs. Coffee. Okay.
Shine Like a Diamond before Jeremy.
Ah, okay. I'm not sure of the whole schedule, but
Jeremy's got one posted in his group, I think, but I'm not sure how accurate that one is.
And I think Pippa was working on one. She was trying to get.
Yes.
She was
Bye,
trying
Allie.
to get
Good night. Merry
people
Christmas.
together. And Pippa's hiding in here. Where is she hiding at tonight? I wonder.
I'm not sure. Good night.
Good night, Drea.
Good night, Ozzy. Wolfpack
Yes,
is on Thursday nights.
Yep, Thursday night. Who's after Wolfpack? Well, she goes till 10, so you'd have to stay up pretty late.
I think Donnie is Monday through Friday every night, but she's doing her shop stuff, so I'm not honestly sure how hers does. That might be every other night. Good night, Ozzy girl.
Mindy is on before Sean. Okay, Mindy is. Yeah, and there's several creators who just go live whenever they feel like it too. So I mean.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying good night.
Yeah, Mystical, you kind of have to do it ahead of time and set it up early ahead of time and schedule for later, and then go into your manage on the screen where it says go live, and then you click that, and then you go up and it says manage. If you set up a live in advance and it takes the thumbnail and everything, and then you let it sit for a while and get, it'll start popping up on your subscribers' feeds.
I get Dave's usually 30 minutes before he goes live.
Oh, Elsie was saying night to Allie and Drea.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So, Mystical, you have to kind of do it ahead of time and schedule it ahead of time. And then when you get ready to go live, you go under the Manage tab on the live screen, and you find the one that you scheduled, and you go live off of that. And that way people will be waiting when you go live. You kind of got to build the interest up ahead of time, because unless you are an established YouTuber that has a pretty big following, you're probably not going to get a lot of people just showing up to a random live unless you've got a lot of subscribers.
Or you hype it up in your other people's posts or whatever. If you're allowed to do that in other people's groups, I mean.
Monday and Thursday is Donnie's lives.
Ah, okay. See, I haven't watched one of her lives in a while. Sorry.
Mystical says she's going live New Year's Eve. Well, Amber may be able to join in on New Year's Eve,
I'll try.
but I will probably be out doing Lyft because that is a very big money making night for me. I figure I'm going to try to pop in at the house at midnight and be here with her at midnight. But then as soon as midnight hits, I got to be right back out the door because then you're going to have all the people that are just at the bar till midnight. And so I have a chance of making big money that night.
I told him not to worry about it if he couldn't make it. Because
Patriotic Beauty is after us.
Oh.
See, I get so confused. I don't know who's live when anymore. It changes so much.
It does. I thought Red did her lives on a different day.
And she says oral Monday night.
Oh.
And Crane's Creation says, I think she's on Monday. If I had the time, I would put together a listing of everybody's normal live times, and that way.
Yeah. I can't keep up with them unless I'm subscribed to you and get your notifications. I don't know who's live. My hips hurt sitting here.
But if your eventual intention is to monetize your channel, that is the easiest way to get your watch hours up is through lives. I mean, still post plenty of videos for people to watch, but definitely try to be able to go live if you have a channel because that's the way to get your watch hours up. I mean, I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet, but I'm well over 6,000 watch hours. And so I've got the watch hours already. I just need the subscribers. I think I'm at 876 subscribers now. So, another 130, 124 subscribers, and I'll be able to monetize here soon. But it's not hard to get the 1,000 subscribers. It's just really hard to get the watch hours. Yeah, I think Pippa is working on it, Crane's Creations. I remember her making a post about wanting everybody to post what time they go live and what day so that she can make an updated schedule list so that everybody knows, has something to reference by. But she's been busy working on the Premiere-a-thon and arranging all of that. And I tell you, she's been
a busy girl.
She's been busy. Inspired by Sophie, monetize means if you want to start making money off of your videos, then you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours worth of watch hours, people watching your videos and whatever. So if you want to start making money off of your YouTube channel, which is called monetizing it, you can't monetize until you've reached those criteria. They will come, Mystical. The subs will come. Just keep creating content, do lots of unboxings, do lots of WIP and chats, record lots of videos and upload them. And the way I did it, now it doesn't work for everybody, but the way I did it was, and you're doing a pretty good job because I see you everywhere. Keep popping in everybody's lives. Become a member of the community, talking to everybody, and people will find you. I actually get subscribers off of doing Lyft. I tell people in the car I've got a YouTube channel, and they ask me what it's for. I say, oh, I do diamond painting, and they're like, oh, what's that? And I tell them about it, I was like, here, check out my channel. And I get subscribers that way. I'm getting new subscribers every day. And most of them are people I don't see in lives, or that some of them don't have any videos up on their channels, but they're just YouTube users. And I mean, I know everybody talks about wanting active subs that, you know,
A sub is a sub to me.
a sub is a sub. It's a number. It's getting me to that 1,000.
I like interacting with y'all, but a sub is a sub. I mean, sounds harsh and rude, but
I mean, if it's somebody that never shows up in a live or whatever,
that's on them.
they're still a number.
And I think after so long, if you don't interact with said channel so long, YouTube will automatically kick them out. I think that's how it works. Because I've been unsubscribed several times by several other.
Well, see, there you go,
channels.
Mystical. That's a good one.
What?
She says she has a video this week on how to work in a DP in a small space.
Yeah.
That's a good one, because there's a lot of people that don't have a lot of room. I mean, I'm kind of lucky. I have a large desk. I mean, my desk, I got it for free. The business next door to my work had this in an office chair sitting out on the side of the street and said free. So I brought it home. It's actually a break room table. So it's like 4.5 feet long, and it's wide enough to hold a 70 centimeter diamond painting from, front to back. But you know what? I think I attribute most of my subscribers to my little fuzzball. So
Yeah.
he has a little bit more appeal than I do.
They say, forget Dave, show Hank. Show me the Hank.
This is Hank's channel. I'm just a hired help.
And I'm just a lovely assistant.
Monetize Hank. Yeah, I'm gonna.
We might get him some merch.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm actually thinking about doing some Hank merch and selling it on the site, on the group, or on the page. Oh, that's awesome, Beth.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are very similar. I didn't see, and I didn't.
Good night, Crane's Creation.
I didn't run into Wolfpack until.
Merry Christmas.
I didn't run into Wolfpack until after I had my channel and was going pretty well, and then I found her, and I was like, "Oh wow!" And she lives in North Dakota.
I found Mrs. Coffee before I found you, Dave.
Well, I kind of figured everybody found Mrs. Coffee before they found me.
But I didn't know. I didn't find Wolfpack until after I found you. And then I found out she had an Eli, and I'm like,
Hank mug. But nice says Hank mug, and Christy says yes, Hank merch.
Yes. It's something we'll have to play around with later.
Good night, Grange Creations. It's okay, Angie. Better late than never.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get up soon. My hips hurt. Anybody else's hips hurt if you just sit still for too long?
They all want a Hank mug.
Yeah, we'll give you a Hank mug.
Explain for Soul says yes to put drill pins in. There we go. Yeah, see, there you go.
That's what I have here. I had one of these are Sherry's. I have to send out to her, but I'm currently using it. I had these made because my coworker or ex-coworker had a cry cut or cricket, however you say it.
Cricket.
And she made that for me. I found it online and she made it for me, and I bought the cups. And she just made it out of the scraps. Yes, I found Ella. I love her. I love how honest she is.
We were watching an Ella video just before we went live. We actually had to cut it off partway through.
It's one of her older videos, but still
Yeah.
love to watch her. How much do you have left of your diamond painting? Will you be finished by the end of December?
It's possible. Not. We have part of it's folded under. That's how much we have left.
Right here.
We got this section here to do still, and then up to the top there.
What's taking forever is this damn border.
Yeah, because that's what I've been working on this whole live, is that border.
Thank you, Odd. You want to see Sherry's? I made one for Sherry. I just have to send it out to her. It's currently full of pens, but I did a diamond painting sticker of a squirrel, and I put it on the back. There's the back of her cup, and there's the front of her cup. It's the same thing in mine, but mine's green and hers is purple. But that's just a diamond painting sticker that I need to seal somehow. And I just put, right now this one's my random cup because I don't really have anywhere to put the cup without hurting it. So I'm using it until. You want one in pink? I don't know how to get the, let's see.
I'm not buying a cricket.
No. Who do I know?
Expensive.
I'm trying to think, who do I know online that can do them for y'all? Is Nana still in here?
Yeah, Nano7 Crafts, her daughter is what, Extreme Designs?
Yes. Maybe she could do it. I'm not sure though. If Nana's in here, she could tell you.
Sophie says, what does it say?
I drill by skill, I paint till I faint, I'm partial sparkle, I diamond paint. With a little diamond here. There you go, inspired by Sophie. You could do them. I only paid like $2 for the cup, and that's all she charged me because this was just scraps. But I'd probably pay like, I don't know, I'd probably pay about $10 for one.
Now you got me thinking about making Hank mugs. There's a shirt. What place is it out there that you just provide the design and they'll put it on shirts, they'll put it on mugs, they'll put it on
the mall.
They'll put it on keychains. No, it's a website, and you just give the link to your store, or give the link to it.
I need to seal that. Is your aqua glue right there? Uh-oh, they gave her Tamiflu pills. They said to keep her away from other people, but it's too late. Her brother and father are probably infected.
I think I might cut my hair after hairball. I don't know.
Okay. She can also do it on a shirt.
Yeah, add some rhinestones to it.
Yes! Yeah. Oh.
And nothing like making it yourself, Angie. Shutterfly was one, yes. Redbubble is another one, but I'm trying to remember. There was somebody in one of my Facebook groups that back when the Hawaii volcano was erupting, Teespring, that's it. Christy, this is the longest my hair has been since high school. Let me get you over here. Oh, come on. This is the longest it's been since high school. and it's looking pretty bad right now.
For one, it's tucked behind your ears.
Well, I don't like it in front of my ears. I don't like the feeling of hair over my ears. It feels weird.
Okay. Dave, no, don't cut your hair.
I grew it out.
I told him it's his hair. He can cut it if he wants to.
I grew it out long before the Metallica concert last year, and that was September of 18. And then I got it cut right after the concert. And I've been growing it since then. So it's been growing now. This is a year's worth of growth. Yeah, but it becomes unmanageable when it's this long. I can't do anything with it. It just kind of goes everywhere. And then when it's really clean, it's like poofy in the back, and it's oh my God, it's horrible. I remind you of Vinnie Paul.
Okay, don't be offended, but who's Vinnie Paul?
Yeah, that's Vinnie Paul, Dimebag Darrell's brother. Vinnie Paul was the drummer for Pantera, and Dimebag Darrell was the guitarist. And Dimebag was killed on stage.
You don't have to yell at me.
I'm not yelling.
Not you. Inspired by Sophie's yelled at Metallica.
That's right.
Yeah, his hair does grow slow.
If anybody wants a cup or shirt, search Cutting Edge Designs on Facebook. I'm in Minnesota. Oh, you're in Minnesota, Sophie. You're close.
Wait, what? We're going to have to meet up, Soph.
Yeah, but I can't have them thin it out too much because up here on top, I've got nothing. It's like missing. I'm gonna have a skullet soon.
My daughter wants to video chat.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave you to it.
Well, that's okay because we're 22 minutes over our time
Okay.
anyway. All right, everyone, we have to run off of here because her daughter wants to video chat with her, and
Yeah,
so
she needs mama loves. Your boyfriend has the same thing, Christy. A skullet.
I'll have a skullet soon. A fryer tuck. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. Did you see how bad it is in the video?
No, you want to show
Look at this. Look at this.
Stop! You're making me pee my pants.
I've tried to comb over. I've done the Trump comb over, and it doesn't look good on me.
All right, y'all. Good night, y'all. Thanks for showing up.
We've got to run.
If we don't see you in the premieres, you guys have a good Christmas.
Well, we will do
Thank
our
you,
live.
Spleen.
We will come back live on Sunday night, but you can join us on our premiere on Christmas Day. She'll have a premiere on Christmas Eve at noon Eastern. I have my premiere at 10 Eastern on Christmas Day, 10 p.m. Eastern. So you can join us for a premiere there, and we can live chat in there while the premiere is going on for an hour. And then we'll be back at our regularly scheduled time next Sunday night.
I may have to do a live before mine because I don't have little Smurfs.
Yeah, you may have to do a live. Well, you can do it in your YouTube settings as well. Yes, Merry Christmas,
look.
everyone.
He does have the same. He's still rocking it. You didn't miss too much. Go watch the replay.
Actually, you didn't miss a ton of it. We were just kind of talking.
Thanks, Elizabeth.
So everybody have a Merry Christmas. We will see you all hopefully at the premieres on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
I'll make you a Smurf on mine if I remember. Remind me.
Amber's channel is Diamond Painting with Ash Ink 93.
Hold up, I'll get in the
We'll
live.
get you the link
Hold
real
on,
quick.
here, look. Let me get on our live here with my channel and
She's hopping in.
Hello. There you go. Delay, but there you go.
There's Amber's channel, Diamond Painting with Ash Ink 93. You can go to follow her right there from the chat.
See y'all in the premieres. Thank you.
Oh, shine like a diamond. I'm sorry.
All right, off to do the mom thing.
Yep. Awesome, Sophie.
Thank you, Sophie.
We love all of you as well. We love
Yes.
all of our subscribers and our friends here. And we look forward to our next lives and talking to you again soon. So until then, rock on, y'all.
Toodles.